I think that one key message about migration in the Mediterranean is that over the last 30 years, we as Europeans in particular have been constantly and indiscriminately framing migration in, across, and from the Mediterranean as a negative thing. Either a necessary evil, or if it were, convenient, or something to be eradicated, a threat to be stemmed. Now, of course, there are problematic aspects to migration in the Mediterranean, like in other regions, but this is a small facet of a very multifaceted phenomenon. And if we keep understanding it like this, we just deprive the region of one of its most important assets, that is youth. I mean, over the next 20 to 30 years, the Mediterranean will be plenty of youth, but very asymmetrically, unevenly distributed, most to the south, very little to the north. And only through, better and larger human capital, the Mediterranean can recover from the current situation of socioeconomic stagnation. I think one problem is that most research on migration in and on the Mediterranean is produced by researchers who do not live in Mediterranean countries, who do not stem from Mediterranean countries. They go there for more or less extended periods of fieldwork with maybe a very sophisticated knowledge about migration studies, literature, theories, and so on, but a limited understanding of the context, of a socioeconomic context, of a political context, often without knowledge, for instance, of Arabic language. So this is, biased. And I think that this has obviously to do with the deep cleavages in research capacity across the Mediterranean, between Northern Europe and Southern Europe, between Europe and North African countries, Middle Eastern countries. And this is something that is not easily rebalanced. But without a rebalancing of these cleavages, we will not come up with a more integrated, richer, and comprehensive understanding of not only of migration itself, but of its wider drivers and consequences.